We're going to give some time to get everyone in and then we'll get started. Thank you guys for joining. We're going to give it a few more minutes just to let more people in and then Amy will get started.
All right, well, it looks like we have a good amount of people in. Hello, everybody. I'm Amy Gilmore. I am the show director for tise, and we welcome you to our first session of our tise exhibitor webinar series. Our team has done an awesome job of preparing content that we know will be helpful for you and hopefully answer any questions that you have. A few things to note. There is a Q&A feature at the bottom of the screen that you can type in questions. Our team will be monitoring these and answering them as we are able. And these are going to be recorded. So if you have any colleagues that may have missed this or you need to share, we will house this in our exhibitor portal. And keep in mind, if there's a question that is typed into the Q&A that will not be covered today, we will get back with you if you type in your information into the Q&A, your email address and your name. We can get back to you with more information, and we can also make sure that we cover that in future webinars. Right, next slide. Here's a comprehensive list of the things that we will cover today. Everything from the new and improved exhibitor portal, hotel bookings, registration, and inviting your customers to attend the show, and a few other things sprinkled in. Here are event details. Show dates and time. We are the same Tuesday to Thursday show pattern, 9 to 5, 9 to 5, 9 to 3 expo hours schedule. And you can see, backed by popular demand, we are hosting a manufacturers panel on Tuesday morning at 8 a.m. open to all. This will end prior to 9 a.m. show floor start. So you can attend if you wish, and you would be back in plenty of time to make sure that your booth is ready for the attendees when the show floor opens. And again, we will have a Q&A session at the tail end. So if you do want to hold anything, you are more than welcome to, and we will cover everything at that point. And with that, I will pass on to Dana to discuss the exhibitor portal.
All right. Hi, everyone. I'm Dana Merle, Senior Event Operations Manager on tise, and I'm going to walk us through the online exhibitor portal where all the exhibitor information and instructions are posted. So on this slide, the link to the exhibitor portal login page is shown on the lower left of the screen. You can also access the login link through the tise website, and we have that web address shown here too. And be sure to save these two links in your browser so you have quick access to them. The view shown here is of the website main page. Just hover over Exhibit up at the top and click on Exhibitor Resources from that drop-down menu. Once on the Exhibitor Resources page, select Login to your 2026 Exhibitor portal. Once you're on the login page, if it's your first time logging in, you'll be prompted to create your password. And just as a reminder, login credentials are now tied to individual users rather than sharing the same one for everyone in the company. So each user must set up their own unique password using their individual email address. If the passwords are forgotten, you'll need to use the forgot password prompt. Show management cannot access passwords, so we are not able to help with retrieval or resetting. And then we'll go over a few more things about users after the next slide. So once you're logged in, this is the home page of the exhibitor portal. Within that left-hand navigation bar, you'll be able to toggle between home, checklist, resources, and users. There's quite a bit of information that can be accessed directly from this home page, and we'll go over most of those sections a little further in the presentation. But there are two sections to point out here, the ones outlined in yellow. Helpful resources include show contacts and support to get you to the right team for help. And the how-to library is where you'll find a variety of videos and instructions to walk you through using some of the features available to you. We will also be adding past exhibitor insiders, which are the e-newsletters you'll be receiving approximately twice a month. And you'll also be able to access the recorded webinars, as Amy mentioned, in case you need to rewatch them or for those who aren't able to join live. The other section there is to point out the exhibitor account information. This is where you'll be able to find your account balance, make payments, download PDF invoices or your contract, and review the exhibit space terms and conditions. Now going back to users, which you'll see in that left-hand navigation bar. If you are the primary contact for your company, you will be able to access the users page where you can add and manage other users in your company. You'll add a new user using the button at the top, and the three dots on the left is where you can edit user information or deactivate a user once that user has been added. When you add a new user, they will receive an email prompting them to set up their individual password. Going back to the left-hand navigation bar, we can then go to checklist. The checklist is where you will find a list of the most important or most common things an exhibitor needs to consider and keep track of. You can check off the items as completed using the check boxes on the left, and the small icons on the far right are for setting reminders, which will prompt an email to whoever you designate, and hiding the item if it doesn't apply to you. In that navigation bar, you'll see that you can view all or filter down to see just what you have identified as your to-do items, items that you have already completed or checked off, or those you have hidden. You can also filter by category. The categories are required, recommended, and special request forms. You can add an item that you've created, and you can also add your own note to any existing item. So the checklist is a really great tool to use however it's most helpful to you. And the last of the four areas in the left-hand navigation is resources. Resources essentially is what most of you may know as the exhibitor service manual. It contains all the exhibitor instructions, such as policies, rules and regulations, display guidelines, move in and move out information, shipping to the show, and service order forms and links. There on the left, when you click on resources, the default is to view all, but you can filter the information into four smaller sections. You'll see exhibitor handbook, frequently requested information, order exhibitor services, and special request forms. So going to that first one, the exhibitor handbook page, you'll find all event policies and regulations. This contains show policies as well as regulations directly set by the facility, booth display guidelines and specifications. This information is essential for ensuring your booth build adheres to all safety and show rules. move in and move out instructions to ensure your arrival, setup, and tear down goes smoothly, and information on trash removal, our donation program, and Informa's sustainability initiatives. And we'll go over this in more detail here shortly. The second section within resources is frequently requested information. Here you'll have access to the tise 2026 Quick Facts, which is some of the most critical information from Freeman all in one document. Important dates and deadlines to help keep you on schedule. The estimated costs document, which includes costs for some of the most commonly ordered exhibitor items like tables and chairs, carpet, electrical, and material handling. The certificate of insurance example will show you the exact limits and coverage you need to meet the requirements of your contract. You'll also find information for exhibitor appointed contractors, or EACs. If you are hiring anyone outside of your company to perform work in your booth, most commonly for booth build or what's known as I&D or install and dismantle labor, you must complete the EAC approval process. This is the page that will walk you through those requirements. You can find shipping labels, whether shipping to the warehouse or to show site. There's a label for several different types of materials and also labels for shipping hanging signs. And the target move-in assignments map will also be posted in this section, and we'll talk more about target assignments here in just a moment. The third section in resources is order exhibitor services, which is where you'll find information for all the vendors offering services for your booth at tise. The Essential Booth Services page includes services from Freeman, our general services contractor, such as furnishings, I&D labor, material handling, and light rigging, which is anything under 200 pounds. Freeman AV services, and all services ordered through Mandalay Bay, such as electrical, plumbing, internet, catering, and heavy rigging, which is anything over 200 pounds. Other services available for order include concierge event services, which would be temp staff to help man your booth, customs broker services, and international shipping, in-booth security, lead retrieval, photography and videography, plant and floral rental, promotional printing, and short-term event insurance. If you don't already have the required insurance coverage, you can purchase coverage for the tise dates very affordably.
Hey Dana, really quick, we have a question coming in from Evan. Says, is there a list of EACs that we can help with construction and tear down that we can provide?
We actually have a site, we can put that in the chat, that is available for exhibitors go to and find exhibitor appointed contractors that can help with I&D in their booth. So yes, we can definitely provide some resources for that information. Okay, and the final section in resources includes the special request forms. Permission is required if you plan to do any of the following: display any type of large machinery or equipment in your booth, build a structure that is either multi-level or has a covered component, or display any type of vehicle within your booth. For any of these features, you must complete the appropriate form and receive permission from show management. There are additional requirements for each of these situations, which will be outlined within the request form. And you may also request to rent off-floor meeting space. Special meeting space might be used for board meetings, sales team training, or special parties and receptions. But please note, off-floor meeting space cannot be used for any type of product presentations or product display. So that's it for the exhibitor portal walkthrough. Do we have any other questions, Adam?
Not at the moment. Great job.
All right, sounds good. I'll go ahead and turn it over to Jillian Taylor now, and she's going to go over a few other pieces of information before we move on.
Hello, everyone. My name is Jillian Taylor, and I'm part of our tise operations team. I'm going to go over what Better Stands is. You may have heard of our Better Stands Sustainability Initiative, as we soft launched it last year. This year, we are asking all of our exhibitors to partner with us in this initiative to be more environmentally and socially responsible as a show. This short exhibitor sustainability checklist are some ways that you can have a great impact from ensuring your booth build design is reusable by either you or your contractor, using reusable signage, carpet, and or booth decor, remembering that you can donate in good shape reusable items, Ensuring you and your contractor are aware of all health, safety, and security requirements during planning. And lastly, by reducing your carbon footprint by consolidating your shipping where possible. Next slide. There are 3 tiers to the Better Stands program: bronze, silver, and gold. This year, we are encouraging all exhibitors to meet the bronze tier. The categories consist of using reusable stand structure and wall, reusable platform or raised flooring, reusable furniture and equipment, and reusable lighting. Please familiarize yourself with the Better Stand initiative by going to betterstands.org and share with your teams and or contractors. The full tier table is available online for review if you want to exceed bronze level and go for gold. All exhibitors will be sent a short survey a few weeks prior to move-in to see if you are able to use reusable materials or items in the 4 bronze tier categories. But just want everyone to keep that in mind as our attendees are looking for us to be more sustainable as a show. Next slide. In planning for your booth build, please keep in mind that the tise show has a target move-in, meaning each exhibitor will be assigned a specific target that is a start time window for you to begin move-in. If your company has a by appointment only target move-in, you must fill out the large machinery equipment form as soon as possible to receive your move-in date and time so we can coordinate those efforts accordingly. The target map will be accessible in the portal under Resources, Frequently Requested Information section by next Monday. And I will turn it over to our next slide. Oh, go ahead.
Real quick, Jillian, since you're on that topic too, do you know the date that Freeman Services will be available to order?
They should be available currently. I will check if that is not, but they should be open as soon as our ERC went live last week.
Okay.
All right. My name is Carrie Curry, and I'm the show manager for tise. And just a quick touch point, make sure you do book your hotel rooms. You can do this through our website by hovering over the travel link. Then click on hotel booking and then exhibitor hotel booking. And then just follow the prompts through there. Or you can do this through your exhibitor portal under the widget that says book hotel rooms. And just for your reference, our official hotel vendor is On Peak. Also, for registering your booth staff, all exhibitors will need to register your booth personnel. This can be done through your exhibitor portal under the widget that says register your staff. Once you click on the link, a new page will open. On the left-hand side, click on the exhibitor registration, then register booth personnel. The next screen will show your badge allotment, which is based on your booth size. Below your allotment is where you enter your staff, then follow the prompts. If you do need more exhibitor badges than you are allotted, you can purchase these for $75 each. And then I'm going to hand this over to Nikki Morin, who is going to go over your digital listings.
Hi, everyone. My name is Nikki Morin. I'm an account executive with tise. I work with our companies whose names begin with the letter P through Z, as well as those who start with numbers. I'm here to go over our digital listing options. Our digital listings are created to increase your visibility, generate more impressions, views, and leads as attendees go through our exhibitor directory to plan their visit to tise. So as you see here, our basic listing is mandatory for all exhibitors, and this includes your company info, company logo, company description, social media links, tise mobile app access, 10 product categories, as well as 1 product image and description. Our next package is our enhanced package for an additional $500. It will include everything with the basic listing, in addition to hyperlink to websites, documents and collateral, show specials, virtual business cards, and then one of the most important things, I think, is the access to online leads, email alerts, and all of the contact info year-round. And lastly is our maximum exposure package, which includes everything with the basic listing, enhanced package, and this will be an additional $1,000. And this includes collateral resources, press releases, 5 video panels, a corner peel on our booth highlight, and then priority placement on top of all online searches. And it is featured, and that'll show you in the next slide. Here is the attendee search online exhibitor directory with the grid view. As you can see here, AHF products is a great example. On that grid view, it includes their logo as well as a brief description of their company, as opposed to a basic listing where it will just include the company name and booth number. And this is the list view. Again, you can see that they have their logo as well as a summary of their company, booth number, and a link to their company profile. And once you click into the profile, you can see a basic listing will include just a brief company information description, booth number, and company name, whereas the maximum exposure includes all of those photos and graphics at the top, company information about AHF products, product categories, and collateral. And here is a view of the floor plan. As I mentioned, those kind of corner peels, whereas a basic listing will not include the highlighted red corner peel that you see in these few examples here. How to upgrade your listing. You will navigate to your exhibitor portal homepage and locate on the right there the profile package details widget. And you can select upgrade for more features to choose your upgraded package option. And once you've selected your upgraded listing, a checklist will appear right above it, profile completion status. This is where you will upload your product photos, video panels, your company description, logo, and more. And you can also reach out to your appointed account manager if you need assistance upgrading your listing as well. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Tiffany Davis, Marketing Manager for tise, and we've partnered with VIP Guest Invites to bring you a brand new customer invite program. This program is free for exhibitors and gives you a customized marketing toolkit to promote your presence at tise and invite your customers and prospects to the show. You'll receive a unique invite code along with easy-to-use tools like ready-to-send emails, banner graphics, email signatures, and more, so you can quickly spread the word and drive traffic to your booth. From your exhibitor portal, seen on this screen, you can access the VIP Guest Invites dashboard, so there's a widget there as well for that. I'm now going to introduce Dave Einzig with VIP Guest Invites and for him to tell you a little more and also walk you through the dashboard.
Thank you, Tiffany. Hi, everybody. My name is Dave Einzig with VIP Guest Invites, and we are the official vendor for this program. The Customer Invites program is 100% complimentary and available for you to take advantage of. It's very important that you sort of beat the drums leading up to the show to make sure that all of your customers and prospects in the industry are aware of your presence at tise and are planning to visit your booth while there. There's a statistic that 76% of attendees enter the show floor with an agenda of which exhibitors they plan to visit. So it's very important that you get on their radar and you announce your participation at tise and invite them to come visit you while there. If they're not already registered, then your invite allows them to register as your guest and receive some pretty significant discounts off of registration by registering as your guest. So it's a really nice thing to do. The program gives you everything you need to increase your targeted booth traffic. There's an HTML email and web invite, social media tools, and banner graphics. So we'll move on to a sample dashboard so I can show you what one looks like. So as an exhibitor, you have your own customized customer invites program dashboard, lives at its own unique URL. You can access that URL, as Tiffany mentioned, through your exhibitor portal. But I'll be also talking about some other ways you can access it in a bit. So as you come into your dashboard, you'll see that you have several different invite options. You have your promo code and registration link you could access in your dashboard, an HTML email and web invite, your banner graphics and downloads, and social media sharing tools. So moving down the page a bit, you could go to Get Started. First will be your promo code and registration link. Here you can access and copy your unique and exclusive promo code. Also your invite registration link, which is also customized to your company. And there, with that link, if you use that link wherever you put it, maybe you have a customer newsletter you want to add it to, or you want to use it in your email signatures or on your website, that will automatically pre-populate your promo code when your guests go to register. So go into sharing tools. We've made sharing that promo code as easy as possible for you. The first is your HTML email and web invite. From this section, you can go ahead and preview your HTML email. You could take a look to see not only how it looks, but you should also check out the logo that we've already customized into your invite assets. If for some reason the logo is not the best logo for your invite assets that you would like to use, by all means, feel free to submit a new logo right here in your dashboard, and you can click that from the top menu or down below as well. And we will update all of your invite assets with that new logo file. You can copy the link for that HTML email and landing page and use it as a online invite. So again, if anywhere that you're inviting guests or promoting your presence at TISE, that's a great link to use to send people directly to your online branded invite that has your booth number, your promo code, your branding, and invites them to register and gives them information about the discounts. The other thing that you could and should do is take the HTML code. If you send emails to your customers and prospects via an HTML broadcast platform like Salesforce or Constant Contact or anything like that, you can just simply create a new HTML email in your system, paste that code in, test it, and send it. We recommend you send your HTML email invite announcing that you're exhibiting at TISE and inviting your customers and prospects to register as your guest at least 2 or 3 times between now and the show. Send it early, send it as a reminder a little later. It's a really easy button to push to invite all of your customers to come join you. Moving on to the next step are your banner graphics and downloads. Here you will see a full set of all different sizes of banner graphics that have also already been customized for your company. They'll have your logo, your booth number, your promo code already designed into the graphics. You can preview your different graphics to see what they look like. You can copy the image URLs, the embed codes, or just download them directly to your computer. Here, my strongest recommendations for using these banner graphics that we've seen the best results from would be to choose a size that is good for an email signature, either the small social banner or the email signature size, and distribute them to all of your team members that interact with customers and prospects on a regular basis via email, and ask them to please put these banner graphics in their email signatures between now and TISE and add the link to either your landing page web invite or to register. It's a really great way to get that join us at TISE message in front of your customers and prospects between now and the show. You also may want to use these in your websites, especially if you have a particular upcoming events section. And these are crucial for your social media participation, which I'll talk about next if you want to go to the next section. Social media sharing. This is really crucial. from a corporate perspective, we recommend posting several times between now and TICE your invite join us message. Here you'll find suggested copy for that. So it has your booth number, it has your exclusive promo code in it, the link to register, and the show's hashtag. But you can customize that message in any way you'd like. We recommend you take that copy and go off to LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, wherever you're active on social media, and post your join us at TICE message, register as our guest message, several times between now and the event. Now, as it gets closer, join us next week. So I hope to see you, register as our guest. And you can go right from here and go ahead and share that on the major social media platforms. You can go up to the banner graphics section and choose whichever banner graphic is best for that particular platform. So if it's LinkedIn or whatever it might be, you can grab the best banner graphic to add to your social media posts. One thing I strongly, strongly recommend that works incredibly well for social media in your pre-show marketing strategies is to create, or have your marketing person create a cadence of posts that work from now to the week before the event and distribute that with the banner graphics to all of your team members, salespeople, executives, and ask them to please make sure that they actively post, let's say, particularly on LinkedIn between now and TICE, that you will be exhibiting to share your promo code, invite their professional networks to register as your guests if they're not yet registered, and how you hope to see them there. That activity really drives engagement with your customers. Some customers will reach back, and they'll start planning meetings, and you'll see a significant uptick in your ROI around the event. Moving on to the next step, and this is the final step, I just want to point out that the dashboard does have a built-in share with your team feature. Now, as many of you are probably the main points of contact with your booth, you could share the link to your customer invites program dashboard very easily with your whole team. Just by using this feature, it automatically invites them in, gives them your magic link directly into your dashboard, and invites them to come in and use all these tools themselves. So if you just want to delegate it out to your team, this is a great way to do it. Okay. Anywhere that you click on update your logo, you'll slide down here. Want to update your logo, you could just go ahead and fill out this form, upload a new logo file, and everything will be updated for you. Going back to the deck, Tiffany. Next slide. As Tiffany mentioned, your magic link that gives you direct, no login needed access to your custom customer invites program dashboard is available in your portal. It will also be emailed to your exhibitor main point of contact several times between now and the event. But by all means, if you'd like the link sent to you again, or for any assistance with your pre-show marketing to your customers and prospects, please feel free to reach out to our team at support@vipguestinvites.com or at that toll-free number. We're here to help you if you need anything at all, or if you even want to connect, have a quick strategy talk about your pre-show marketing, we'd be happy to schedule that with you as well. So we're looking forward to working with you. Wish you a great show, and I'll pass it back to Tiffany.
Real quick, Dave, before we wrap up there, I have somebody saying that it's showing that the VIP guest invite website is blocked. Is there something that they should do to be able to open that?
I recommend they contact us via email, support@vipguestinvites.com. If they're seeing it as blocked, it might only be something related to their internal network, and we'll address that with them.
All right. Thank you, Dave, for joining us today and going through this exciting new tool that we're offering this year. I'm going to turn this over to Adam now, and he will cover additional information with you.
Awesome. My name's Adam. I'm a senior account executive here on Tice. I'm going to talk a little bit about sponsorships and how to boost your exposure at the show, as well as those listings. Obviously, one of the major reasons that we do sponsorships is to stand out in a crowd of hundreds of exhibitors, gain premium visibility beyond your booth, establish positions with other leading companies in the industry. Statistically, companies that sponsor at the show are known to see higher booth traffic, generate more qualified leads. They end up getting higher post-event website traffic because they were present and in your face at the show. There are sponsorships that start off at under $2,000. There's packages that can be customized to meet whatever needs that you need or whatever needs you have. So don't be afraid to ask questions. If there's something that you don't see in our brochure that I'm going to tell you how to get to here in a minute, don't be afraid to ask. We can make custom packages, and we want to hear feedback on things that you guys want as an exhibitor. We did implement elite tiers into our show. So essentially what that is at $6,000 of sponsorship spend, you become a silver elite sponsor. With that, you gain logo on our, well, it's not on the slide. You gain a logo to the link on our online listings on our website in a persistent footer. You get shared pre-show email inclusion. You get mobile app recognition, unlimited complimentary buyer invites. They do have a deadline, so make sure to note that. It's December 5th. But if you spend between $6,000 and $12,000, you're a silver elite member. If you spend $12,000 up to $24,000, you're a gold elite member. That tacks on another list of items that you get at no additional cost to you just for being a sponsor and being present at the show. Inclusion on sponsor level graphic on the Tice social website, floor plan guide recognition, listing in a minimum of 5 pre-show emails, and on-site recognition as well. Once you hit the platinum level at $24,000 or more, it adds on logo inclusion on the website or on-site signage, sorry, located in Bayside lobby, social media posts, pre-show to Tice, and then you also get drink tickets to any of the bar and lounges around the show that you can use for yourself or your attendees, or yeah. On top of that, when it comes down to booth placement, we always use priority points. So your booth dollars that you spend accumulate a certain amount of points. Your sponsorship dollars count 2 to 1. So if you're competing with a competitor to try to get premium placement before them, it's an easy way to start to generate more points to move up that ladder and pick the booth that you want. It's extremely powerful for the smaller booths because it's an easy way to be able to select before some of the larger ones that don't do sponsorships. As far as finding the sponsorships, there's 2 ways to find it. One of them is on our website. If you go into intlsurfaceevent.com, there's going to be a banner at the top. If you hover over exhibit, go down to sponsorships, and you can click on the brochure from there. And then you can also find it inside of your portal under the part that says sponsorships and marketing. You can click there, and that'll take you directly into it as well. If you have any questions about packages, you can contact me, Randy, or Nikki, and we'd be happy to help you. Yeah, and help you increase your exposure at Tice. We really appreciate you guys.
I am here just as a quick reminder, be aware of scammers. This could be any companies who falsely represent themselves as Tice partners or vendors, people or companies selling official vendor lists, hotel third-party vendors, and much more. So if you do not see the official Tice vendor seal, then it's recommended that you do not do business with them. And if you have any additional questions after this presentation, definitely feel free to contact your dedicated sales representative, and that is based on your legal company name, or you can contact our client service support representative.
All right. And that concludes our webinar. Does anyone have any questions that we did not get to today? Just put those in the Q&A feature. Adam, let me know if there's anything that comes in. Otherwise, as Carrie mentioned, please contact any of our sales team, our operations team, our client services team. Anything? No.
Nothing else.
Okay.
Evan says, great job. Thank you.
All right, well, we hope this was informative. Thank you, team, for your information, and we appreciate all of you joining our webinar. Our next webinar, as you can see, is October 22nd, same time, 11 a.m. Central. We will make sure we present relevant information to you once again. As a reminder, these are recorded, so you can share with any of your colleagues, or you can go back and rewatch for anything you may have missed or you need more information. They are housed in the exhibitor portal. A big thank you from the tise team for participating in the event. It will be a great one, and we hope to see you in the next webinar. Have a great rest of your day.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you.